Oh, it's really, really late, Mummy. And it's a Sunday.
What are we doing?
What are we doing, Mummy? But okay, Mummy. We can go to a Joe. Have you rubbed one of your plants out? Hey guys, so it's Sunday and the reason I'm smiling so much is one, I get to go and compete my pony. Two, I found out this morning when I woke up that I've been ranked the 4th best dressage YouTuber worldwide. How exciting is that? Thank you so much for your support, guys. And I'm so excited to carry on growing and yeah, taking you guys on my journey. The reason the camera looks really weird, by the way, is because I'm stood by a mirror so that I can see what's in the camera, because I can't see, because I'm still on my old camera because the Canon's getting fixed. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, today we're competing, so I thought I'd take you guys with me. But before that, because I'm not until 6 o'clock tonight, I'm going to go to my favourite little cafe, sit down, plan next week out, because I like to do that now, and yeah, get some stuff organised, like maybe things that I haven't had time to do, so like goal setting, all that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm just feeling super pumped today. I feel like I have so much to tell you guys, but yesterday I went to Cheshire to teach at Tushingham Arena for the next leg of the OTD tour, and everyone did so well. I taught 9 riders and every single one did so well. So yeah, it was really nice to meet you all, and I can't wait to do the next one. I'm really sorry, my arm's gone numb, so I'm just gonna sit on the floor. I now don't know if I'm in the shot or not, if my head's cut out, but anyway, what else is going on? I'm trying to think what else is going on. I feel like I have so much to tell you guys. I'm just really buzzing at the moment because I feel like all my hard work is starting to like come through, and it's such like a boost and such a motivator, and yeah, I'm really, really excited for what the future holds. I mean, I have so many things that are going to happen in the next few months. It has been such hard work to pull together, and I kind of did it all at once, so, you know, typical me. But I'm just really excited to share with you guys what I've been up to. Also, this hoodie, there's a story behind this hoodie. I'm not going to show you the back of it yet, but I'm really, really proud of this. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm basically teaming up with someone. Yeah, but anyway, that's what I'm going to tell you at the moment. But yeah, let's go to the malt house, have some beetroot and chocolate cake, a cup of tea. Oh yeah, sorry, breakfast time's over. Breakfast time! But you guys can see lunchtime! Yeah, as you can see, I am buzzing! We're here. These are the pictures on my stairs. My mum and dad on their wedding day. Mum on her wedding day. Mum and dad. Okay, here we go. Cheeky little Olivia. Yes, I did used to be peroxide blonde. I don't know how that happened. My brother striking a pose. Brother striking a pose. Me with the bob haircut my mum forced me to have. Oh, I'm gonna fall down the stairs. Another one of me with my bob haircut. This was in fashion, I'll have you know. I always had to wear my hair like a pineapple, and wear my dad's oversized t-shirts. I feel like that's still a good look. Oh, my dad, my grandma, my mum and dad, and my brother. I'm pretty sure that's my brother. Yeah, and that's it. Gotta get the camera now. Will that fit through? Oh. Have you heard, mate?
Yes, babe.
How cool is that?
So so cool. I was like, oh my god, look out, people. We're coming to get you!
#1 spot soon. Yeah! Look who has arrived with a sprout.
Sprouts come for lunch.
Roddy! This camera's so big to do it with. So I've just got home and I am teaching my sponsored rider Tara at 2:30, and then I'm going to plait eagle up and get ready. I've got half an hour until that, so I'll probably just get dressed for the show and then shove some clothes over the top. Also my belly bar's coming out. I don't know why you guys need to know that, but thought I'd fill you in. It's been coming out for ages, so I need to get a little ball to put on the top of that. Also, I just want to keep eating. Really want to keep eating. I should start editing this vlog. What was I going to say? Oh, but yeah, so productive day at the cafe. I have planned out my Valentine's video, which is gonna be an emotional one. I'm just warning you, if I can pull it off, if I can make it how I want it to come across. Gonna be speaking about some stuff that I don't normally talk about. So that'll be interesting. What else? Emailed someone very exciting that I want to do a vlog with. I think you guys will absolutely love it if they agree to do it. So yeah, I got quite a lot of stuff done, planned my week. Yeah. Anyway. Everybody, this is Tara. I'm Pro. Having sweeties. Boy.
That was a good scratch.
Oh, he's like, I'm not performing. Thank you. So lesson on torch did really well. I'm just gonna go and get Eagle ready now. Meagley, are you ready? Laura, are you ready?
I'm ready,
Meagley, are you ready? Oh, someone sent me a picture the other day, the plaiting tutorial. They'd started doing it and their plaits were so much nicer. I'm like, oh. Oh, no cookie.
Do you know they've just proved in a research that a cluttered house and a untidy with a cluttered veranda.
They haven't just proved that, everyone knows that. Anyway, we are... Is there not a bubble thing on your hat?
No, the dog ate it.
Anyway, we're ready to go to our show now, so let's do it. You ready, Mealy? Hey Dad, oh, it's really late, Mummy, and it's a Sunday.
What are we doing?
What are we doing, Mummy? But okay, Mummy. We can go to a Joe.
Oh, I'm trying to see if I can work the I couldn't find anything really.
So I thought I would do a little voiceover for you guys. I have put in what movement I'm doing and also the mark I got for it and the comment from the judge, and I can tell you how I felt it went. So let's go. So we do have a little bit of a spook there. It seems to just not like the monarch sign, but that's fine because we're not down the centre line yet, so that doesn't matter. So he felt in good balance here. I'm just thinking about trying to sit him on the hind leg ready for the halt. I don't quite feel like I have him really on the spot before the halt, and I think that's why he was a little bit unengaged and I couldn't quite keep him round enough and the halt wasn't too square. That felt nice and straight and good. So coming into this circle, I'm just trying to keep him engaged behind, and I feel like to get this circle even better and to help the suppleness, he just needs to push with his hind legs around it a little bit more. Same thing in the shoulder, and he just needs a little bit more push from behind so that he can lift his outside shoulder to get more expression, and then he can lengthen his frame as well. So the left half pass is always quite hard for me because my body naturally wants to turn to the right. I did find that I didn't have him enough in the outside rein, so I was using my inside rein to bend him too much, which meant he couldn't really bring his outside hind over. And with the medium trot, I just felt I didn't get a half halt in beforehand, so he didn't have the weight sat back onto his hind legs and he couldn't come as uphill. This is something that we're working on though. He's still quite weak with that. So before this circle, he lost his balance and I couldn't quite get the balance back before the circle, which is why I felt like he fell in a little bit on my inside leg and I didn't have enough suppleness. This in turn has a knock-on effect to the shoulder in, and I completely agree with the judge that he just needs a little bit more bend to the right. So we recovered the balance there, and then around here we lose the balance again, but the half pass felt good to me. Just needs a little bit more expression now, but positioning was nice. So because the half pass was better, I felt more prepared for the medium trot. Although the judge has marked this one lower than the other one, I actually felt like this one was better. I can see though why she thinks it's a little rushed. So for the extended, I felt like he went off my leg well, but it's just that I didn't quite have that half halt beforehand to put him onto the hind leg for his shoulder then to come up in the extension, and that is a very bad transition back from my behalf. I think that is just a weakness in my seat, so that's something I'm going to work on. So now for the walk, which is quite a tricky thing for us at the moment. Now it does come out looking like tension, but it's not actually because he's nervous. I find it's because he's not connected enough from hind leg to bit and he's not really pushing through. So what I've been doing recently is working more on the PF, and it really does improve it. But again, it's a strength thing with him. I just want to see a little bit more push from behind into the contact, and then the walk becomes a lot better. So because this is at quite a fragile stage, I do find it hard in a test because sometimes I feel that I can make it worse if I try and like squeeze my leg on to engage him and think about that. So really at the moment I just leave him alone in the walk quite a lot, but I know that I do need to engage it, but that's something I'm working on at home, and I find when I get it better at home that it's a lot better in a test. The walk pirouettes are not as closed up as I'd like, but because the walk isn't as closed up, I can't expect the walk pirouettes to be, so I've left them a little bit bigger just to help him out.
So coming up next is the walk to canter transition. Now I actually would have given this a 7, not an 8. If you watch, you'll see how he drags himself with his front legs and doesn't push from behind enough. This is because the walk isn't engaged enough, and it's something we're working on. So I was happy with this medium canter. He went off my leg well. I just want to see the balance coming a little bit more uphill so that the frame could come out and lengthen a little bit more. So I'm really sad about this part because I asked for the change early and it was really good, but because it was earlier I got a 6.5, which is annoying because I could have got a 7.5 because it was a good change, but I just didn't hold my nerve long enough and asked too early. Second change felt really good, really nice balance, and I would agree with the judge that this one can flow more. It did feel like it came back a little bit at me. Overall though, I was really happy with that serpentine because they are a tricky one to get. It's really hard to keep the balance on the turn before the change. So next up is the left half pass. Now I know the judge says they want more bend, but the problem is if I put more bend in, he falls through the right shoulder and loses engagement behind. I found this especially when I've been working on my canter pirouettes. So again, it's how much bend you feel you can get. So that change was lacking balance, and I also did it a little bit too early. So next up is the right half pass, and this one actually didn't feel as good for me. I think it's because his canter is weaker on the right. Maybe that's it, but the positioning was good. So maybe that's why the judge gave it an 8. So this change was a lot more in balance than the other one, but he does put his shoulders slightly to the left in it. That's because the corner's coming up and it's quite a hard thing to train them to keep going straight. It's maybe why I did it just a fraction early like the judges commented on. Again, I'd just like to see him coming uphill more here with a bit more of a lengthened frame, but that will come with time. Change was good, maybe just a little bit more collection before it. This transition just needs to keep a little bit more push and then it will be a bit more seamless. Got a half halt in there before the medium. Again, the medium just needs a little bit more sit and lift, and then, oh, we halted and it's not quite engaged enough behind. Yay! Are you happy with that, Mum?
Yeah.
He was a really good boy. I'll explain about it later when we're in the warmth. It's freezing.
So I hope you guys found it interesting, me doing my little talk over with the marks being shown. I just think it's interesting to see like what the judge is saying, what I'm thinking, the marks I'm getting, the comments, and actually seeing the test. It was actually really cool for me to watch it as well, because I've got the regionals coming up soon, so that's good for me. So I totally agree with everything the judge said. I do know for him to get the things they're mentioning, it's not something that I can go at home and be like, I just need to be more accurate, or I just need to be more this or more that. I know that it's time and strength. And I think it's really important to remember when you're doing a dressage test and when the judges comment, that sometimes it's not like a thing you can go home and fix quickly. Again, like you've got to remember they're athletes, and Eagle was always very gangly, wobbly, and that's why, you know, we lose the balance. You see he lost the balance on the 8 meter circle. So that sort of thing, but you know, I know it's one of those things that it's going to get better as I train him up the levels. I mean, from doing the PSG stuff, he's so much more uphill, and I think you guys will see as well in that test, his canter was actually a lot better than in the PSG, a lot more in balance, and that's because I've been working at home on the PSG stuff, so it's really improved the advanced medium, and he's getting stronger all the time. He's trying his little socks off, so I'm so happy with how that test went. I'm not going to get overly worried about the walk because, like I say, I know when he gets better in the Piaffe that will improve.
I'm still a little bit like, oh, should I ride it a bit more in the test? But I have tried that before and it's made it worse. So no, I think I'm doing the right thing. I've just got to trust my instinct with it. But anyway, let me know what you guys have thought about this vlog, if you like me doing the voiceover and the marks. I cannot believe how long it took me to do. So I might not do it for every show because, yeah, it took me just to do the clips and the voiceover about an hour and a half. So maybe not every show, but I will try and do it as much as possible. But if you guys have enjoyed it, let me know. Let me know what you thought of the tests. Let me know if you thought the marks, you know, you agree with the marks, you agree with what I'm saying. I'd love to hear your feedback. Also, one last thing. Somebody messaged me on my Facebook page and they said, I hope you don't take offence to this, but I really like your riding. I think you've got a great seat, great hands, but I have noticed your lower leg moves a lot. Now, I could have taken this really personally and been like, oh, how mean. But I carried on reading and I was like, intrigued. And they said, just try putting your stirrups at one length because it always looks like you're reaching for them. And I was like, actually, I did feel like that. And they said that try and keep your lower leg connected to the horse all the time. So it's not squeezing, but make sure that it's got contact with the horse. And this will also help engage the hind legs. And I've actually been doing it with Wilf and Eagle the past couple of weeks since she messaged me. And it's made it so much better. So massive shout out to, I can't remember who said it, but massive shout out to you. I've tried it and it's worked and I hope you see the difference. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. If you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, like, share, and I'll see you for the next one.